Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Youth Edition. It's Fabio Barros. It's Salford City FC on a quest for Champions League glory. Sit back, relax, get in your comfy chair, grab your favourite beverage, turn on that big screen TV, because here we go with the Youth Edition. Hello and welcome back to the Youth Edition Career Mode. FIFA 20 Salford City. We sit in 7th position now, and we really have to get going here in the Premier League. I mean, we've got a 1-1 draw in aggregate against Bayern Munich, but we're travelling away. That won't be in today's episode, though. Today we have Liverpool, who sit just above us, so an opportunity to maybe get a little bit of a break on them. We also have the FA Cup against Wolves, who sit in 15th position, and then we take on Bournemouth. And then I think straight after that is the Champions League game. So we're going to have to get the squad rotating, and hopefully we can come through on the other side a bit further up the Premier League table. Let's jump into it. Right, first game of today's episode, we're going to Anfield. We're taking on Liverpool, and Rodriguez is going to sit in that centre forward role. Let's just need to keep rotating until Griffiths is ready to go. No one really grabbing that position by the scruff of the neck the way Griffiths does. So let's jump into this game. Let's see if we can take some points against Liverpool on the road. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at Anfield. Always a big day out in the Premier League when you're taking on Liverpool at Anfield. But hopefully the boys are up for the game. Let's see if they can get the job done. Plays one forward. Declan Davies in on goal. Oh my God! What an important tackle indeed. Good from De Jong. Cesario finds Trovers. Trovers will push on here. Slams it forward. Thor Gunnarsson in on goal, and a great save from Alisson, to be fair. The corner. Salford City. Davies whips in. And that'll come out the back. Who's getting out here first? Rodriguez. Against the touch. Davies inside. Here's Chicky Nugs. And it took a bobble. Oh, Cesario. And he just pops it over the top. Wants the run here from Gunnarsson. He's got Gomez with him. Gomez does well. This is Casado. Gunnarsson. De Jong. No, he skid marked that one. He just drives his way forward. Rodriguez! No. The ball through. Cesario has a red hot crack. Drives his way forward. It's gone up a gear. Lays it back. Troboada. Ah, poor touch. He might be exposed here. Davies. Takes it on, drives his way forward, lays it inside. Rodriguez, De Jong, out to Cesario, manages to keep it inside, and Compende does well. Davies, De Jong, Rodriguez, just fires one forward and hopes for the best, but there's only been one shot in this game thus far. It's been very much midfield action. Team's just trying to find some space to manoeuvre their way forward. There's a free kick for Liverpool. Very close to half-time. Given away by Rodriguez. Not the best tackler. Chipped forward. Easy for Zanotti. And there is the whistle. It is 0-0 here at Anfield. That's De Jong. Inside. Gunnarsson. Just cannot break this back line. Strong defensive presence here from Liverpool. Thor Gunnarsson works his way inside. Compende has had him in a pocket all day. Here goes Lasasa, unleash the grease. Fires forward. Gunnarsson. Oh my days. Alright. Game on. Yes, Chicky Nugs. Lays it back. Davies. Passes Casado. Rodriguez opens it up. Tries to have a crack. There's just no space here at the moment. The teams digging in. Oh, you're fucking shitting me! Liverpool have been nowhere other than the midfield. And a long-range free kick into the box sees Mo Salah getting over our two towers of power. Whoa, come on. Soft, boys. 1-0 Liverpool. You've got to get in front of your man. What game are you watching, Zanotti? Right, let's make the change. Rodriguez, De Jong and Davies will check out. Griffiths is on the bench, coming back from injury, so he'll check in here, get some minutes into the legs. Leroy Jenkins in to try and find us a goal. Pushes his way forward. Gets one out the back door here. Thor Gunnarsson. He creates something, lays it off. Cesario. Oh, Cassius Casado, that was yours, mate. Oh, referee, you're a soft cock. 5 fouls to 0, apparently. Oh, save from Zanotti, but it's all too late. Corner here for Liverpool. It's going to be a loss, and our season is in the balance. There is the whistle. A 1-0 defeat to Liverpool at Anfield. Salford City in a bit of trouble. 6 shots to 5. We only had the one on target. A tough day at the office. A 7.8 for Lasasa. Right, we're into a new month, so let's have a look at the current academy. Sharla is still 67, up 82 to 94. Espina was a 70, 86 to 94. Yelich 78 to 94. Awang 79 to 94. Julrana's up to a 75, 87 to 94 potential. Sharif Morningstar 74 overall, 77 to 93 potential. Trossel 85 to 94. Voracchio 71 to 87. He has dropped away, but we'll leave him there for now. Morgan 82 to 94, and Giannis is 78 to 94. Right, time for the FA Cup 5th round. We're hosting Wolves. We go with a starting lineup. You know, that's pretty much the first team, but we've brought in Shepherd and Carlos and Zamora on the left-hand side, just to keep those rotations going. And we've got a Saturday fixture and then the Champions League. So the big boys will probably be rested after this one for the Bournemouth game. So let's get into it. See if we can push through to the next round of the FA Cup. All right, ladies and gentlemen, GTG Arena hosting Wolves in the FA Cup 5th round. Can we push on in this cup competition? Can't bust his way through. Oh, Zamora's down. Zamora is still down. That's nasty. Gets a start here, the young lad, but it might be over prematurely. From Zamora, Neves, Carlos. There's Lasasa. Leashes the grease. Chicky Nugs. Arrives inside. Oh, Thor. Close, but no cigar. Good delivery there from Lasasa. Gunnarsson's heading accuracies. Mid to high 70s. We need to work on that a little bit. Oh, Zanotti saves us again. Wolves pressing. Shepherd misses a couple of challenges, but in comes Diogo Neves. Here's Griffiths. Pushes his way forward. Oh, God. Nicholson gets himself a yellow card. Another former Salford City man. Griffiths. Needs to find some touch. Coming back from injury. Inside, Zamora. That's the touch on. And, oh, here Griffiths has missed. Oh, Neves, brilliant. He's reading the play well. Here's Griffiths. Needs Cesario to come through on the outside. He didn't. Well, there's half-time. It's 0-0. Both teams haven't really got out of second gear. Block from Shepherd. It's Griffiths. Pushes way forward here. Still comes Griffiths. Lays off. Gunnarsson straight back through. Ian Griffiths needs to finish. Oh! Welcome back to the team here. 1-0 Salford City. The link-up play was brilliant. His 8th goal of the season. And it's 1-0 to Salford City here in the FA Cup. Well, Griffiths just took it upon himself. Quick 1-2 with Gunnarsson. Kept on running. Just look at that. Nice little touch. Gunnarsson feeds it back. And he's left with a one-on-one with the keeper. And it's a class finish from Griffiths. 1-0 to the Ammies. Oh, top ends. Fuck! Every time we give him that little bit of space for that finesse shot, they don't miss. Shepherd needs to be controlling that area a lot better. Just a little bit slow still, although he was out there trying to do the defensive work earlier. No one getting in that space and filling that hole, and bang, 1-1. Last finish there. Is it Isak? Bang, 1-1. Oh, Shepherd has just fucking killed someone. Good from Neves. It's Griffiths. Need a supporting run again, you'd feel. Comes back in himself. Still goes Griffiths. Still goes Griffiths. Lines one up. And he's been taken out. Free kick. Well, Cesario. Can't beat the keeper. Oh, yes, Neves. Off to Zamora. Zamora will come on through. Still comes Zamora. Lays it out wide. Here is Carlos. Into the box. Little Carlos. Get in there. Oh. But from Shepherd. Once Gunnarsson. Does well, Thor. Pushes his way inside. Thor Gunnarsson. Oh, that's a pen, ref! You wanker! Are you serious, mate? But from Pow Pow. Griffiths again. Pushing forward. He's run all day. Still comes Griffiths. Oh, big challenge. That's a red. Fuck him off. What? Nothing. Right, we'll make our 3 changes. Let's see if we can get the job done. Zamora, Griffiths and Carlos check out. Jenkins, Allen and Ainsley check in. 8 minutes to go. Leroy. Darts his way forward. Still gets it off. Gunnarsson has Ainsley. He's got to finish. Oh, fucking hell, Angus! He can't hit the side of a barn at the moment. He's been given a million opportunities over the last few games. Fucking woeful. Trovers. Fuck. Does that mean replay? Shit house. No, it's extra time. Well, let's see if we can get the job done here. Leroy Jenkins. Ainsley. Gets the manoeuvres. Slips one forward. Picked out by Costa. We're going to have to go for it now. Sasa plays one through. Here's Leroy Jenkins in on goal. Slides across. Oh, get in there, Angus. We'll push on here. We'll lay it out. Leroy Jenkins into the box. Cuts back. It's Leroy. Fuck off. Wolves find a second here in the second period of extra time. The boys are labouring, they're tired, and they just can't seem to run with this attack that Wolves kept pressing, and eventually they get themselves that secondary goal. Neves just needed to push back Shepherd. Unfortunately, it opens up a door, and Wolves might have just knocked us out of the FA Cup. Fuck me! Out of the FA Cup! Things are falling apart here for Salford City. 11 shots to 8, they controlled the possession. It was a hard tackling game. Griffiths looked okay. But we're out of the FA Cup. Fuck me. Well, final game of today's episode. Back to the Premier League. We're taking on Bournemouth. Desperate for a fucking victory here. We're going to go Stephenson at CDM. Victorian Steve in at left back. He's up to a 71 now. Maguire's hit an 84. Snow 77. And hopefully we can get a victory here at home. Come on, boys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, we're in a little bit of a slump. We need to find 3 points here, that is for sure. From Snow, Rodriguez, John Stone gives it away. Here comes Bournemouth, and fuck! It's 1-0. What is going on, boys? Absolutely lost the momentum that we picked up through December and January. We're now into March, and everything's falling apart again. 1-0. Slip it inside. Piscopo has the opening. Sidebar! Fucking hell! Carlos Stephenson bumps his way forward. Chips it over the top. Can Piscopo get there? No. Leroy. Back stick. Stephenson. That's poor. Good from Snow. Scopo. Stephenson. Allen. Carlos. Here's Piscopo into the box. Piscopo. Somehow he gets that one back. Allen needs to turn on it. Oh, for fuck's sake, boys. Well, Bournemouth are on top. I mean, we're getting opportunities, but our players just look flat and like they don't want to be there. Good from Maguire. Get out there, Steve. That'll be half time. Well, just about. There it is. 1-0 down to Bournemouth. Oh, John Stone misses out. Silva gets a decent challenge in, but that one's played through again. Good work from John Stone. We'll lay it off. Allen. He's got an opening. Go! Oh, Jake! We've got the yips. None of these players can finish their dinner. We're setting them up. They just can't knock them down. Plays it forward. Leroy Jenkins. Back inside. Stephenson! No! Oh! Fuck! 2-0 Bournemouth. Salford City. I don't know what's going on. We've had way more shots, way more opportunities. But Bournemouth have been clinical when they've got theirs, and we've been dog shit. 2-0. Oh, Maguire called into action again. Bournemouth have got their tails up now. Oh, referee! What are you doing, son? Get in there. Get the fucking ball out of there. Oh, shit. Oh! Fuck off. We're in real trouble, boys. 3-0 to Bournemouth. Ugh. Wow. What on earth was that? That was diabolical. What was that animation there from Maguire? He came and then stopped and then cut. Oh, my days. Fuck me. 3-0 Bournemouth. Stephenson. Scopo picked out. He has been nowhere today. And it's going to be another fucking defeat here. The hands of Bournemouth, who sit in the relegation zone. Well, there we go. We are slipping hard. 8 shots apiece, but they had possession and fucking everything. One Silver with a 7-3. Right, so we will kick off the Champions League second leg. Let's have a quick look at how the round of 16 is going. Man City and Barcelona are drawn at 1-1. Real Madrid have a 2-1 aggregate score over Roma. We are 1-1 with Bayern Munich, and we are going to need goals, so we're going to probably have to get aggressive in that one. Bayer Leverkusen 3-1 over Inter. Dortmund have the leg up over Liverpool 1-0. Chelsea over Valencia 3-1. Leipzig and PSG are 0-0, and Juventus have the leg up over Atletico Madrid 3-1. Right, so shit has hit the fan here in the Premier League as well, which is going to make life pretty difficult. We have to get through Bayern Munich, that's for sure, but we're out of the FA Cup now. We can fully concentrate on keeping the team fit here for the Premier League. We've got Aston Villa up next, who, you know, we've struggled with in the past, but they sit in 14th position, but that doesn't mean anything. We just got fucking 3-0 fingered by Bournemouth. Then we've got Newcastle, who are up and about, sitting in 5th. We're going to have to pick up points there. We need to close the gap down. We are 7 points out of where we need to be at the moment, but I guess the joy is we do have Newcastle. Hold them on the same points as us as well, though, so that's nasty. And then that will round out March. We move into April, where we have to take on the Spurs in 4th. What else have we got? Middlesbrough. Okay, so a chance for some points if we can, you know, start playing well. We take on Arsenal, who sit in 2nd. God, there's some tough games. There's some big tough games. And Manchester United, who won't be happy with where they're sitting. Before we go to May, and we have to take on Man City. Okay, it's going to be a tricky run home. Then we've got Leeds. So there's games that will get points from, you'd feel, if we can play properly. And then there's games that are going to be a real fight that we need to take points from. We have to finish top 4. We have to finish top 4. If we don't, we are in the shit. So it's going to be a long, hard slug here on the way home, the way we've been playing. But hopefully we can pull our fingers out in the next episode against Bayern Munich at least. Try and push through to the next round of the Champions League. But that's where we'll leave it today. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. And you have a good one. The Sparring DK channel now has Patreon, and if you feel like just going that little extra step to help, the channel grow, you can go across to the website, pledge your allegiance to myself, and for $1 a month, you're basically putting it in a jar and allowing for us to go and buy some more beers and record some more beer drinking episodes. Thank you very much to the current lads that have gone ahead and supported the channel. Absolutely tremendous to see anybody willing just to give that $1 a month at this stage. I cannot thank you from the bottom of my heart. You really will make a difference in the future. So jump across there if you're that way inclined to the Patreon channel. Sign up today and we'll see if we can get some extra beer drinking episodes for you at home. Now, if you are looking for some more content, we've got a couple of videos. One here, and if you want to subscribe, there's a button right there. So go ahead, subscribe, and you'll be notified when the video